This video contains 10 Excel tips, tricks, and shortcuts that can help you do your Excel works fast. It's the first out of 5 videos containing a total of 50 Excel tips, tricks, and shortcuts. To make it easier for you to remember, the guide and keywords are shown at the heading of the illustrations. Let's start with
Number 1. Auto-fit. This is the fastest way to adjust the width of the column and the height of the row. Just double-click the right border of the selected column and it will immediately adjust the size of the cell to fit the widest data in the column. We can do it for multiple columns. Highlight them, then double-click the right border of any selected column. The same applies to the rows. The height of the row can be adjusted by clicking the lower border twice. Number 2. Move data. The quick method to move data is to highlight the cells and drag anywhere on the border to a place where we want the cells to be moved. We can do it on the entire column or the entire row. So there's no need to copy, paste, and delete the original data. Number 3. Remove blanks. To remove the blank cells, highlight the data, go to Home tab, then choose Find and Select, or simply click Alt-HFD. Choose Go to Special by hitting S, then K to select the blanks. Now all blank cells are highlighted. Right-click any of the blank cells and choose Delete. Then choose Shift Cells Left. Now all blanks are removed.
next, data validation. This is used to limit the type of data that can be entered in a cell. We have here the list of products in the sales report. If you want them to be selectable anywhere in this list, just highlight the cells. Go to the Data tab, then choose Data Validation. Or we can simply click Alt-AVV. And we're now with the Data Validation window. Under Allow, change any value with List. And make sure that the box for In-Cell dropdown is checked. Then input the source list. And there we go. Notice that this icon appears in all the selected cells and the list appears if you click the icon. We can still type data, but if the value does not match with the list, it will not be allowed. It will show an error alert when invalid data is entered. We can choose text length to limit the length of data in the cell. Let's try this and hit Alt-AVV again. And choose text length. We can define it with between numbers, or let's just say equal to 9. So if we type shorter or longer than 9 characters, it will not be accepted. Number 5. Filter list. This is an easy way to manage large amount of data. Click anywhere in the table and hit Alt-AT. That's it. Or you may go to Data, then Filter. With Filter, we can select certain data that we want to show. Like if we choose Product 3 and 5, just make the selection here. And we can filter multiple columns. We can filter region aside from the product. We can choose to display sales coming from region 3 only. So now we're only showing sales of product 3 and 5 from region 3. Number 6. Slicer. Slicer can make you filter your data faster and easier because the selections are displayed on the spreadsheet. Let's do this example. Highlight the data and click Ctrl-T. Or go to Insert, then choose Table. And make sure that this box here is checked if your table has headers. Then OK. And now you have a table with filter. Then let's add a slicer or slicers. Go to a cell anywhere in the table and click Alt NSF to insert slicers. Or you can find slicer here, still under the Insert tab. Then check the selections that you want to display. For example, we choose Product, Region, and Sales Rep. Now the options are displayed. You don't have to click the headings here anymore to make a selection. Just click the info that you want to show. If you want multiple selections, just hold the Control key. You can click this portion if you want to clear the selections.
Number 7, Quick Analysis Tool. This tool allows us to quickly and easily analyze our data with Excel's useful tools such as charts, color coding, and formulas. Highlight the table and click this icon at the bottom right corner. Here we can do quick formatting to add visual representation and help identify distinct figures like the highest and the lowest. We can add data bars, color scale, icon set to easily spot high, low, and average figures. We can even highlight greater than, say greater than 40,000. And there we go. All figures higher than 40,000 are colored. Or quickly highlight figures that belong to the top 10%. We can also choose and insert a chart to our spreadsheet. We can also get totals of rows or columns in one click. It can also instantly give us the average figures, percent to total, and other relevant information. We can add a formatted table as well as spark lines for us to instantly do trending analysis. All of those functions are in one icon found at the bottom right corner of the highlighted data. Number 8, Conditional Formatting. Further to the Quick Analysis tool, Conditional Formatting offers more formatting options. For example, from this table, let's highlight the amounts, then go to Home, then Conditional Formatting, or simply press Alt-HL, and it displays the many things you can do with your data. From highlight cells rules, let's say highlight cells between 25,000 and 35,000. Now the figures are highlighted as defined. Going back, there's top-bottom rules like show the top 10 items, top 10%, bottom 10 items, bottom 10%, above average, or below average. You can also find more selections for data bars, color scales, and icon sets. You can even set a new rule. Let's try this. Format all cells based on their values. We can assign color red for the lowest and color green for the highest. And there you go. To clear the data, you can go to Quick Analysis and Clear Format. Or still under Conditional Formatting or Alt-HL, then clear rules either from selected cells or entire sheet.
Next, absolute cell reference. There are two types of cell references, the relative and absolute cell reference. In this formula, It shows both relative references and it refers to one cell to its left and two cells above. If we copy the formula down, the references are the same, one cell to its left and two cells above. However, we encounter an error because the second formula is not referring to the discount rate in cell C4 anymore. This requires this part of the formula to be fixed, or to refer absolutely to cell C4 where the discount rate is located. To do that, we need to go to this part of the formula and hit F4. With this, the formula refers to C4 even if we copy it anywhere. Next, paste special. This is useful if we don't want to copy everything in the cell. For example, copying this including the formula will give us different values or error. So we don't want to copy the formula here, but just the values. Right-click, then copy. Right-click again, then choose Paste Special. And you will find the special options like formulas, values, formats, and so on. You can even convert the positive values to negative by the use of subtract. You can also skip blanks and transpose the data. We can easily do that with shortcuts by clicking Ctrl+C to copy, then Alt+ESV to paste only the values. Or copy only the format by hitting Alt+EST. We can make the values negative by choosing subtract represented by S. So what we will do is click Alt+ESVS. Another useful feature of this paste special is if we need to transpose the data or to switch rows and columns on the table. So this column of product names are arranged vertically, but we can copy and paste it somewhere horizontally by the use of Alt+ESVE. That's how paste special function helps us in various ways. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for more videos.